Hey, it's your girl, Miss Rena, baby. How you doing? How you doing? Are y'all ready for that Wednesday wisdom? And like I always say, it's not necessarily about my wisdom, simply just my opinion. Okay, so y'all caught my ratchet nails, so I'm just gonna show them to you guys. Just to defend myself. I have not been getting my nails done anymore, and I don't even paint them anymore. But the other night, my daughter, Winter, who you all know, painted my nails, and she actually did a really great job. They all looked like this. This was Saturday. And I just had to go around it with a Q-tip to get rid of the excessness because she did have it all over everywhere. And today is Wednesday. I had to think about the day. Like I just said, it was Wednesday wisdom. And they started chipping already. So I've been kind of peeling them off, and I'm going to get them off. So, no, I don't walk around with ratchet chip nails. But if I did, hey, y'all know me. I don't care because I just keep it real and raw with y'all. Anywho, so today I am going to talk about polygamy. Yes. The reason why I want to talk about that is because it has been brought to my attention lately by multiple people, and it has been like a really wide discussion, like in this new era in my age group. I never thought that it was that popular for my age group. I knew it was something like back in the day, or different cultures and different like backgrounds, but I had never known for it to be so prevalent within my community. But I guess it is now. So I just kind of wanted to give my opinion on it and my take on it. So for those of you who do not know, polygamy is when a man has multiple wives, more than one wife. And polygamy is legal in certain states where you can actually go and marry these wives in certain states, not in every other state. There is one where, I think it's like, I ain't even gonna say the name. Y'all Google it, okay? Look it up. But I know that it's one where the woman has multiple husbands. But that's not as common. So we're just going to stick to the topic of polygamy. A lot of people in this new age, they like say, hey, like I believe in polygamy. Like I believe in having more than one wife. Whoop de whoop, bam, 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 bam. However, a lot of you all are not generally knowledgeable about what that means. I think a lot of people get that mixed up with like some freaky stuff. Like they get that mixed up with, oh, he got two wives, they having threesomes, they freaked out, they getting it popping, whoop de whoop, bam, bam, bam. That's not what polygamy stands for. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen in some polygamous households. I don't know what happens behind their closed doors, but that's not the reason for polygamy or why you go into polygamy. And I think because a lot of people do view it as it's just like people want to have orgies and be freaked out, it gives polygamy such a negative outlook. But the real reason for polygamy, and it's in the Bible. In the Old Testament, polygamy was very, very common. It was not a rare thing. It happened all the time where men had multiple wives. In the New Testament, it has kind of been shunned a little bit, and it's not, the new age Christians are not like with that. They're like, no, you know, bam, bam, bam. But once again, I think a lot of that has to do with the way that people turn polygamy into some freak show. Like, they're not doing it for the right reasoning or the real reasoning, if there is even a right reasoning. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys whether I really completely believe in polygamy or not. That's not, you know, I'll tell you guys another day. You know, one day I might pop up in a polygamous relationship and you'll know that I believe in it. Or one day I won't. You know, you never know what you're going to get with me, right? Real and raw. But polygamy is supposed to be more as a team. It's supposed to be more to build, to help, to where everybody helps out and takes the load and the burden off of one another. How many of you women out there, single mothers, are in a relationship like you're tired every single day? Even those that are not mothers, you know, you go to work, you go to school, sometimes you got to come home, cook, clean, and hopefully, you know, some of us work on our fitness in between time. We have other hobbies or other things that we do, such as, like, this is a hobby, YouTube. Like, you have things that you have to do, and it's not enough hours in a day. So with having a sister wife, that woman would come in and be able to take that burden off. So you don't have to cook dinner every night. She can cook dinner tonight, you know? Like, that's what polygamy is for. she'll help clean on these days. She'll babysit the kids. You don't have to go pay for daycare because she can be the stay-at-home with the kids because you guys make your work schedules work around one another. More so in the Old Testament, the women probably didn't do so much working financial wise. However, this is 2018, like I always say, and 2018 does require for sometimes multiple sources of income in order to live comfortably until you make it, you know, to one of y'all getting rich or y'all all getting rich, whatever the case may be. So, generally, a man that has more wives, he needs to be able to provide for those wives. He needs to be able to provide, to give affection, to give time, to have energy, and all of that for all of those wives. We're not allowed to have multiple wives if you cannot satisfy all of those wives in the areas that they need it to be satisfied. Is how polygamy works. So we hear like a lot of these young men all the time like, oh, I want multiple wives, so I believe in polygamy. Like, boy, you can't even take care of yourself, okay? Let alone your girlfriend, your baby mama, your whatever. So what make you think that you need another one? You don't need nothing else but what you already got. Like, my head is just looking really weird. And I use this new shampoo and it's just making my hair look so flat. But whatever. Thrive, dreads, thrive. But, you know, like, and that goes back to those that are just thinking of it because they're like, ooh, double the pleasure. Like, I have multiple wives. I can sleep with this person, that person. Now, don't get me wrong. Polygamy did involve the sexual aspect because a man having multiple wives means that he gets sex from different avenues, different women, different body types, different looks, different ways that they sex him because we all have different, you know, ways that we sex, you know, and that we love and we make love and all that stuff. So that was a thing too because then that man doesn't have to go out and stray away from the household because he's getting everything that he needs physically in the household. So when you have more than one wife, like, you're not supposed to go out and cheat. Like, just because your first wife or your wives have allowed you to have other wives, you don't just get to go out and cheat. And in the polygamy relationship, we all have to agree. So the first wife has to meet the new wife, the new prospect, and she has to agree that her husband can marry that wife. But she cannot be basing her decisions off of, she can be, but that's not what you're supposed to do, of course, because we can't get in people's minds. We don't want you basing your decisions off of like jealousy or intimidation. Oh, she's prettier than me, or she's this or that, you know. That's not what you base it off of. But if she can be beneficial to your team to make the dream work. So nowadays, like stated, it takes a lot more to get wealth, to acquire a wealthy lifestyle. So the idea of polygamy is that we all work together to build, to manifest our dreams, to become billionaires and to become those that live a wealthier life through teamwork. We all raise the kids together. It's more like a team and a business kind of than it is even marriage with polygamy. Of course, you grow to love people that you're around, but it's not about being madly in love when you hop into a polygamous relationship. It's more about like gain. Like, what can I gain from this relationship? Like, what can we gain from here? How much more successful is this going to make us? Is what a polygamous relationship does. And I like I said, I just wanted to talk about that because it's been something that like people have been like talking about and inquiring about, and I hear so many dudes nowadays talking about they trying to get in a polygamous relationship, and I'm like, dude, can you even handle that? Can you provide? Can you do all of that? Because you're not gonna get in a polygamous relationship because you think you're about to just be screwing two women and that's what it's about. No, you're going to have to be able to satisfy these women with all of their needs being met. And these women are going to have to be able to get along with each other and like each other and build a friendship with each other. And you all are going to have to work as a team. This is like a team effort when you jump into something of that sort. What are y'all takes on polygamy? How do you feel about it? Are you for it? Are you against it? Are you just like the normal monogamous marriage? Like, do you feel like it's against Christ to be a polygamist? What do you feel on it? What is your take? You know, I'm curious to know. I always want you all's feedback on something that I'm talking about. And, you know, I didn't really touch this subject, and maybe I will later. What is your take on a woman having multiple husbands? Is that okay? Or is it totally not acceptable? Yet is it acceptable for the husband to have the multiple wives? You know, like, is there a double standard, and why? And I may give my opinion on that next Wednesday, after I do a few more research and I look into it and kind of see where I stand on it, because I don't want to talk about something that I don't know anything about. But me personally, I don't think that living a polygamy lifestyle is bad. I don't think that it's against Christ. I think that it needs to be a followed, like I said, and executed the way that it's supposed to be. I don't think that it needs to be about just no freaky deaky, oh, we all getting it on, like, type stuff. Like I said, what you do behind closed doors and that lifestyle is your business. You know, ain't no fun at the homies going, no, but I'm being serious. Like, it's more so about the business. What can we all do to help each other succeed? What are we trying to accomplish? Like, what is the goal? To take the load off of each other, like, to help each other. It takes a team to become successful in life. Not saying that you have to do it that way in a polygamy relationship, but it takes a team. That's why people have mothers and grandparents and friends and cousins and boyfriends and girlfriends that help them. But some people don't have that. And sometimes for some people, it is a better lifestyle to have a husband and have a sister wife or a girlfriend wife or whatever you want to call it, you know? So that's it today from me. Feedback. And you guys need to tell me topics that you want to hear. Like, seriously, so that you could want to come and look and listen to my channel. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, and thumbs up. Ring the bell so you can know when I'll be talking again, because you know I love to talk. And don't forget to follow me on all social networks. Snapchat, Daddy D, and Instagram, Miss Rena Baby. That's MISS_Rena Baby. And it's hump day. So if you humping, be safe and wrap it up. And like I always say, don't be humping on nobody else's man, sis. Unless, I keep hitting y'all with that unless lately. Because, you know, I'm going to talk about that. I got a lot of opinions that make me want to talk about certain things, okay? Well, I love you guys. Toodles and manoodles. And I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a nice and safe rest of your week.